Fritzy's First Big Jump. Written and created by Dr. K. Burks. Moral stories for modern kids. Up in the Snowflake Cloud School, hundreds of freshly formed snowflakes wiggled with excitement. The December Snowfall Parade was finally here, the day the newest snowflakes got to perform their first big jump. At Snowflake Cloud School, your first big jump was a big deal. No jump equals no diploma. No diploma equals no shiny official snowflake badge. And no one wanted to be the only snowflake without their graduation badge. Every snowflake was practically glowing with anticipation. Everyone except Fritzy. Fritzy just so happened to be the teeniest, tiniest little snowflake in his whole class. And he was also a great, big, fraidy cat. Everything seemed to frighten Fritzy. Fritzy wiggled nervously on the edge of the cloud, peeking down at all the fluffy whiteness below. "I can't do this," he squeaked. "What if I flip upside down? What if a bird sneezes on me? What if I land on a dog's nose?" The other snowflakes giggled. "Come on, Fritzy," they said. "Jumping is fun. We get to twirl and dance and float like daredevil ballerinas." Fritzy gulped. "But I don't want to be a daredevil ballerina. I just want to stay safe." Fritzy's teacher floated over with a gentle smile. "Fritzy," she said softly, "I know the big jump day can feel scary, but remember something important. Every snowflake is needed down below. Why? Because every snowflake is unique and different. Your shape, your wiggly little points, and that dazzling, soft pink shimmer, those are all Fritzy's alone. And if you don't jump, the world will never get to see them. And trust me, the world should get to see just what an amazing snowflake you really are." Fritzy peeked at the other snowflakes, tall ones, tiny ones, fluffy ones, fancy ones. "I am special?" he whispered. He still felt a little terrified, but now he also felt a huge puff of pride. Just then, a whoosh of breeze swirled by. It was Mr. Winterwind, who was loud but surprisingly gentle. "All right, snowflakes," he announced. "It's time for the jump. I know some of you might be nervous, but trust me, jumping isn't scary. It's an adventure. And there's no wrong way to do it. Some snowflakes twirl down, some wobble, and some do silly cannonball dives. Whatever you do, just remember to be you." Fritzy blinked. "No wrong way?" "Well, that doesn't sound too hard," he said out loud. "Not hard at all," Mr. Wind replied. "You just have to let go." Fritzy squeezed his eyes shut and took a deep snow breath. "Oh, okay. I'm ready. I think." Fritzy lifted one snowy toe off the cloud, then the other, and then Fritzy let go and jumped. "Ah! Oh, wait, this is super fun." Fritzy drifted down through the clouds, twirling and sparkling, riding the wind. "Look at me, everyone. I'm falling sideways. Is sideways allowed?" "It's absolutely allowed," the snowflakes cheered from above. Fritzy laughed for the first time all morning, and his fear melted away. Down below, a little girl and her mother were building a snowman with a bright red hat on top. Fritzy drifted right toward the snowman and landed softly on the tip of the hat. The girl looked up and gasped. "Oh, Mommy, look!" she squealed. "Pretty pink snowflake!" "Wow," her mother whispered. "You're the prettiest snowflake I think I've ever seen." Fritzy stood tall on the red hat, proud he'd found the courage to jump. He wasn't scared anymore because he'd learned something important. It's okay to be scared, but don't let fear stop you from trying. Fritzy realized if he hadn't jumped, the family would never have seen his dazzling soft pink shimmer. The other snowflakes sparkled in their own special ways, but there was only one Fritzy. And every snowflake, every shape, every shimmer, every sparkle is needed to make the Snowfall Parade truly magical. And with his first big jump complete, it was time for Fritzy to return to Snowflake Academy and finally collect his shiny, official snowflake badge.
The end! Bye-bye!
Okay, kids, it's time for us to think and share. Why do you think Fritzy felt proud when he landed on the snowman? And have you ever felt like Fritzy,